Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Saturday afternoon, and I'm kind of doing this a little bit as my son's birthday party is today, so I just wanted to get out here and get a couple things done for you before I got lost in my kids today. So we're sitting in my garage. This is the dream garage. This is the physical part of the dream garage. The cars are out here, and I just thought I'd talk to you for a few minutes, and I'd give you a garage tour without all the cars in here, and then we'll go outside and we'll do a walkthrough or a walk around of all the cars. We'll need to do individual introductions to the vehicles later, but mainly what I want to do right now is just talk to you for a minute and just tell you that, you know, a few minutes ago we just went through 10,000 subscribers, and that is that's a number that's a little bit hard for me to grasp. I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for joining, becoming a part of this channel. Several of you have been commenting, interacting with me, and I really appreciate it. That's probably the best part of the channel. Maybe that's a lie. Maybe driving the cars is the best part. But I'd get to do that with or without the channel. So many people have joined. Just in the last, not even, I guess the last 6-7 days since Doug's video went up with the ZR1, you know, we had almost 7,000, you know, 6,800 subscribers. Then Doug posted, and now we're over 10,000, and to me that's pretty amazing. The channel's been up for about 4.5 months, and to go from kind of a figment of my imagination or a thought or an inkling to, you know, to more of a, you know, start putting this thing up to having 10,000 subscribers, it just blows me away. So I'm trying to create something different. I'm trying to put a different presence on the internet, different presence on YouTube. You know, many of you have commented about it. It's a little more mature, and I don't know if that means older, but it's certainly, you know, I'm 54, and, you know, I've been running my company up for 24 years, and I'm just trying to show you a different side of owning these cars. What does it cost? What does it take? What is the preparation if you want to race them, then going on to the tracks with them and all that. So it is a bit of a different channel. Then so many people have asked over the last few months, what do I do for a living that I can afford these things? And so that business side of the channel has come up, and many of you have gone back and really watched or listened to those videos already. So I just want to say welcome to all of you. It's just an amazing thing, and I'm trying to create a different community, and you're part of that. So for today, I really want to say thank you to a couple people. I'm wearing one of them's shirt, Shane at InShane Designs. He was one of my entry points into the collaborations and the relationships that you see me building with the other tubers. Shane's a great guy. He's done 4 of my cars. He and Troy Sowers from Detail Lab share that space, share that shop, and they do a lot of things together if you order the different products. So, you know, I've done a wrap, I've done several bulletproof. 3 of my 4 are bulletproofs, where they do the paint correction, the full XPEL. I mean, 100% of the car is XPEL covered, and then they put the ceramic coating on it, including the wheels and the calipers. And I can't tell you how good they are, and it's just hard to express. And the Demon, the color was so perfect it exploded once they did their treatment of it. So the Viper, we'll look at it in a minute. The Viper, they did their bulletproof last winter, and it's been on the track a day, and it still looks like the day it came out of Shane. So I just want to tell them thank you. And then another big shout out needs to go to Doug DeMero. You know, I know there's quite a bit of trash talking about Doug out there, and I'll tell you, he's as great a guy as I've met, and I owe a lot of him. I owe a lot of you to him. So I just want to thanks to Doug. Mike at Street Speed 717 has been a very good to me as well. Nick at Guitarmageddon, Paul at Family Cruisin', Kevin and David Van Voorst. So Kevin Van Voorst, you know, and then Todd at SRT Mush have been great to me too. These guys they're more personal than I would ever have imagined. They're more helpful than I've ever imagined. So, to being kind of new to this whole thing, it's been a great thing to learn, and it's been great to make their friendships and start to get to know them better. So I just want to say thank you to them. Again, thank you to you for being part of this channel. the best part of being a YouTuber, in my opinion, is being able to interact with you guys and answer questions you have, or respond to things that you want to hear. So please take that time. Please take the time. If you want to say something, put it in there. If you want to ask questions, please do. If you want the answer kept confidential, then say that in the post, or reach out to me by my email. I mean, anybody that wants it, it's pretty open. It's just the name drstreetspeed@gmail.com. So and if you want your questions answered privately, please tell me that. But if not, I'll probably use your questions to create new videos. So just keep that in mind as we try to have conversations. So I'm going to take you through the garage, show you a little bit about it, and then we'll go out and see the cars, and then we'll get this thing up and loaded. Talk to you in a minute. All right, so we're just kind of looking at the business side of the garage. Let's see. You can tell it's a working garage because I got crap stacked everywhere. I can't seem to get to the, I don't know, the inside the garage stuff. I've told you on some of my vids, I'd much rather take care of the cars and do track stuff. You know, get in the cars, get on the track. So it's hard for me to get in here and do some of these more all by myself stuff without the cars. But here's my work desk. You can just see the stuff my Shelby ownership. I was at Motorama, so I had some posters made. And then just crap. I use tenders on everybody, so these battery tenders. So I've got a couple extra here. I do own better camera gear than what I've been using. So there's my camera bag. I've even got tripods to mount them on. I've got a nice vlogging camera. I mean, I've got batteries, mics, everything. So I'm getting things charged up, and I will be taking better care of you guys. Try to do some things a little more higher quality after this. These are the tenders I use. They're actually the ones recommended by Jay Leno. They're multi-stage. I think they're either 8 or 12 stage tenders. So they don't just charge, they actually sense the battery, and if it needs to be charged, it does. They work awesome. They're expensive. They're 200 bucks each, but I can leave cars in here for months. I got a pile of shirts that I've bought for decoration to hang up. Shop vac. And then I've got some things I want to put up. I just don't have the time right now. So I've got a nice TV and Bose soundbar and all that, and that's gonna go up on the wall here. I've got a giant American flag to go up on this wall. It's just getting the time to mount some boards up there and get these things mounted correctly. We have two car lifts. They are about 10,000 pounds each. So it's rare that the garage is empty. It's really rare, actually. I just wanted to get them out, and then I wanted to show you what the garage actually looks like. It's easier to see without cars in here. So we have a working lift, and then the two just storage lifts. They're all Duros. I don't know anything about the name, but everyone asks me. So they're all Duros. You can see I got lift jacks in case I need to do something heavy under them. I got my drag radials. Let's see. These 4 are race tires for the Trackhawk, and these 2 are for the Hellcat. These are the doors I took off the Jeep. If you watched one of my later videos from maybe a week ago, we took all the doors off. Took the windows off. So I've got my Demon crate stored in here now. These are all the parts now that have to go. The Demon is scheduled to go back to the dealer Sunday night, and on Monday they're going to put in the race PCM, and then we will finish getting it ready for the drag. We're doing the drag Caletta on Sunday. So I'm just going to walk you to the back. It's actually the front, but I never go in the front door. So we've got a number of things down here. We've got jack stands and lifts that I can take to the track. They have the quick jacks. Then we've got standing cabinets. And I've tried to get the garage in 2 stages. So this right side is all my cleaning materials, kind of the softer side of the garage. So you can see in here, I'm a chemical guy, product guy, but this is where all my soft side, all my rags and cleaning materials. You can see in here, keep some extra rags and really dirty work, sponges. This is where I keep all my nice like microfiber towels and everything for keeping things clean. Hey, I got things, little projects I need to do, like key vault. Right now, I'll show you where I keep the keys, but it's just in a lockable drawer. It's not really in a vault yet. So I just keep shit kind of piled everywhere right now, and I really need to get it cleaned up. But again, I'd rather spend time with you guys, spend time with the car, spend time with my family. So those are the softer sides where I keep my race gear. So as soon as I get ready for a track day or a drag day, first thing I do is walk over to this corner to start piling stuff in. So neck brace or the Hans, racing underwear, balaclava. There's my helmet, race boots, fire suit. Everything's kind of stacked in over here. This is my key vault. I keep all my keys and spares in one place and keep it locked. And then on this side, some of the harder things. I don't know why I call it hard and soft, but I do. So tools, lights, extra parts. Up here is that giant flag that I will get put up soon. Box of oil filters for the Shelby Mustang. Extra race numbers, cleaning supplies. It's kind of everything that has been through the garage now. It's kind of nice. It's got a little bathroom in here. So that's really it. Let's do a quick 360 for you. So from the desk, this giant wall, the 2 lifts, all the cabinets and everything, the bathroom. That's really it. So there you go. That's the garage. It's got an automatic door on it, so it's got a nice, got remote control garage door, so as I pull up, I don't have to pull a chain on it to get it to roll up. It's a great garage. It's truly my dream. It's about maybe 3-4 miles from my house, so it keeps everything out of my house, but I can get here in about 5 minutes. That's it, you guys. All right, so for the first time that I started this project, all the dream cars are in one place. I don't know if we'll add any at this point, but I just wanted to see that they're all lined up and ready to go. So the first one is clearly our 2007 Mustang GT500, the Shelby Super Snake. I don't drive this very much. It's about, they claim 900 horsepower to the wheels. It's just damn dangerous, but it is beautiful. It's a piece of history. Carroll Shelby has signed it 3 times. So we're keeping it for now. Even my wife doesn't want me to trade it in. Here's the most recent edition, probably the reason most of you are here. This is the car that Doug did. This is the 2019 ZR1. It's probably the most vicious looking car in the collection. Again, I'm not doing intros of every car right now. I just trying to show you the collection all in one place. Right next to it's the current king of the garage. This is the Viper ACR. Clearly, obviously, it's got the Extreme Aero package on it. It's got this huge front splitter. You can see it's got a tow hook on it because we race it. It's got my race number on there. I always register as 414. Happens to be my son's birthday. This yellow tag means that I'm registered as an intermediate racer at this point. But the Extreme Aero package is really about this wing. It is hard to express how big this thing really is. Let me see if I can do this. Here's my hand. I mean, it's literally 2 hand widths wide. It's got a rear tow hook. Alright, so the next one is our Camaro. It's our 2018 ZL1 1LE. It's got the full track package on it. Shane wrapped it for me. Yeah, they got bird shit on it. It's got a huge wing, been fully tinted. It's been fully covered or wrapped. Shane did a beautiful job with the satin wrap. He also did a nice job of putting a banner on it for me. It's sort of a, it's hard to see it. It's kind of a sleeper banner, but it looks beautiful. DHR Street Speed across it. There's Shane's sticker. Here's the front arrow, the winglets, the chin splitter. It's an amazing vehicle. Here's our 2018 Trackhawk. Haven't done too much to it. It's not tinted. It's totally unmodified. You can see the yellow brake calipers. This is the one Doug DeMuro did first. I mean, back in December. This is the one that you can go back and see his review of this one. That's what started our relationship. He and I hit it off. We've actually become pretty good friends. So I'll try to put a link into it so you don't have to go digging around looking for it. This is my favorite of all of them. If I had to pick one, this is my favorite all-rounder. I was able to drive it all winter long. This is my 2016 Hellcat. I have no reason to own this anymore. I've done nothing to it. It's stock sitting here except tinted windows, and I put drag rails on it during the drag season. I'm only keeping this right now for sentimental reasons. This is the one that taught me how to drive a 700 horsepower car. This is the one I learned to drag race in. It's still an incredible car. It's incredibly comfortable. But the reason I don't need it is right here. You've all seen this if you've been watching my channel at all. This is the Demon. We pulled it out of Shane's last night. It's also been bulletproofed. You can see the color kind of exploding off it right now. So this car takes some prep to get it ready, and it's only partially done. I needed to get it paint coated, corrected, and really treated. I needed to get the skinnies ordered and mounted. I needed to get 1,000 miles on it. We need to get the braking oil out of it. We need to get it back to the dealer to get the PCM, the performance control module, installed. That is scheduled for Monday. The tires, the skinnies are here. So we will have this thing race ready in about 2 or 3 days. And we will be at the Street Speed 717 call out with this vehicle next Sunday. Probably the one that doesn't fit. This is just pure fun. I have no other reason to own this other than I've always wanted a Jeep. I wanted to take the doors off it. I want to take the roof off of it. And I just want to have a summer fun vehicle. That's all this is. It's the JK model, so it is not the new JL. And the reason that is because I don't really need the JL, and the prices on this one collapsed when the JL became available. You saw me filming this with my son last Saturday. It is just fun. So I totally get it, you guys. I get that no man needs all these vehicles. I get that there's no logic to this. I get that it is not justifiable in any way. And I did it anyway. I could not be prouder of how this turned out. I could not be more excited that the weather's finally starting to turn. All right, I just thought I'd show you this as this putting them back process goes. So obviously we've got the Shelby back in place. The tender's in place. Told you Carol Shelby signed this thing. I just thought I'd show you. There's one of them. And obviously the Viper's in place as well. And, Viper's got a tender on as well, but as many of you might know, but maybe some of you don't, batteries in these kind of cars are in the back. You can hear the tender running. You can see the backs of these Vipers are just plastic. They're hardcore. Those are vents coming into the discs on the brakes. There's one on each side, but it's there's no frills. You know, I can keep the top. I can keep this back down in here. Anyway, here's the intake for those tubes right here. Those go right onto the brakes, so they're pretty functional vents. Another thing a lot of people ask me is how do you get them up on the lift? So there's these little ramps that are removable, and so this gets you up the last 5 inches, or I guess the first 5 inches, and they're gently enough slope that I can actually get the Viper up on them. If the Viper can go up or down a slope, then any car can. So anyway, I left them on just so you can see them there. This looks like when you take them off. And this is what I do with them. I just leave them on the side, just stack them against the wall. So there you go, stacked against the wall, clean. But you never leave these things on, because if you hit your head on this bad boy when it's up this tall, it is literally at forehead height, and that would wreck your day for sure. So anyway, just thought I'd show you the little ramps. All right, now all 4 cars are in the list. Hellcat's in. Hellcat guy has got its tender up and running. Our ZL1 1LE is in. She's got her tender running. Kind of looks cool with all 4 in here. All right, everybody's put away now. Jeep is gonna live outside. That's what they're made for. There's no weather coming in for 3 or 4 days. Demon's coming home with me. He's got to go to the dealer tomorrow. And Monday will be the day it gets its race tune. Then we'll run the gas out of it, get race gas in it, get the skinnies on it, get the seats out of it. It's gonna be a monster. Wow, did they do a good job or what? Wheels look good. They did a great job on the wheels. They did a great job on the calipers. Another shout out for Troy and Shane at Shane Designs Detail Lab. Looks amazing. So just a final look inside the garage. Everybody's in, everybody's home. So the Trackhawk's in. I'll have to put a tender on it later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. ZR1 is in. ZR1, once I get the gas driven out of the Demon, The ZR1 will become my daily driver. You got to get it to 1,000 miles so we can get it ready for tracking. So that's really it. All right, everybody, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Might not make this thing too long. Just, you know, as you look back across in this garage, and I just want to express my gratitude for all of you coming into this channel and being part of it. I hope that I can portray a sense of, you know, I know this life is privileged. You know, I came from nothing, so I get it. I can remember 15 years ago having nothing, and 25 and 30 years ago having nothing. So it does not go unnoticed. And hopefully I portray a sense of gratitude. Hopefully I'm trying to portray a sense here that's understand. I'm trying to give back by including you and showing you some of these cars. Some of these aren't going to be seen very often. The Viper, it's amazing how many people have never really seen one. The ZR1's so new, almost nobody has got to see one yet. You know, the Demon, there aren't that many out there. So hopefully we're showing you some things here that you might not get to see otherwise. And then through the business conversation and the life conversation, we can talk about how do you take some of these steps. You know, I welcome your questions. I welcome your ideas. I welcome your thoughts on where to take this channel. I like having two sides to it. I like that fun, you know, in the sun, racing cars, getting them ready. And I really love the conversation about what decisions do you have to make to get on a course like this. I know it might seem easy from your side of the lens, but I promise you it's not. 24 years in, and we can certainly talk about the decisions I've made and some of the luck I've had and some of the hard work that got us here. But please, if you're listening to this, please, you know, subscribe. Stay connected, ask questions, help drive the future of this channel. And welcome to all of you. And I can't say thank you enough for 10,000 of you. That's just, I can't wrap my head around that right now. There's 10,000 people in this channel, but thank you for that. And we'll stay connected. Signing off on Saturday afternoon. Hope you're having a great weekend. And we'll talk tomorrow or Monday. Bye, everybody. Turn out the lights. Come back out of here. We'll say goodbye to the garage for now. All right, turn on the security system and we're out of here. Bye, everybody.